He's the guy we want in a tussle, but he's not smart enough to run anything. Sam is loyal, but he has no vision. But you, Tommy, you could run this town someday.
Get over here! I got him pinned down!
Dogs like you get.
You ain't got shit, mate.
Then reload! Shoot! Now!
Bună și bine v-am găsit la episodul următor. În caz că vă uitați la ele unul după altul, o să înțelegeți cum. Bun. Hai să o luăm.
Presidential address delivered earlier this year on the topic of the National Recovery Administration. This is part of.
Bun, trebuie să mergem la Sara după ce am avut după ce ne-am întâlnit puțin cu poliția, am stat și noi așa la un ceai cu poliția. Să mergem la Sara. Apartamentul lui Sara. Dacă e și Sara acolo, vedem. Că nu mai aștept nimic, nu mai am așteptări. Mă aștept la orice de la jocul ăsta, nu mai n-ai cum. Cine e ăsta, bă? Churchill? Cine dracu? Churchill în America, hai că jos. Jos pe istorie e bine. Ești nebun? Ia uzi cine învață băiat. Mamă, dar mult avem de mers până acolo.
The answer was, he will if he wants to. If I am asked whether the American people will pull themselves out of this depression, I answer, they will if they want to.
Da, dar chiar e, poate chiar e Churchill. Aia, chiar. Hai că m-am dus și eu. M-am dus bine, ești nebun? Poate chiar e.
Dangerous driving on Central Island.
Da, 3 barbouă. Ați vrea voi, da. Da, aveți șanse. Cum și aici următoare la dreapta, în stânga. Da, alunecă într-un hal.
All officers, search is called up. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrols.
Vă iubesc.
One reason is that I happen to know that professional economists have changed their definition of economic laws every 5 or 10 years for a very long time.
Avem nevoie de el oricum.
I do have faith and retain faith in the strength of common purpose and in the strength of unified action taken by
ne ducem la domnișoara.
The president there speaking earlier this year on the National Recovery Administration.
Parcăm și noi aici, frumos, nu? În fața casei, uite ce mașină frumoasă. Doamne, ce idiot sunt. Închide ușa, bă! Bă! Vai, așa mare. Hello! How's it going? Ce pasa?
You're late. Dinner's cold.
Era să moară Sam și asta îmi zice că dinner is cold.
Work.
Era să mor, dar aia e că s-a răcit mâncarea. Aia contează. Ești nebun? Nu e a meu. pune mâinile pe alea cu sacou nou, mă, femeie. Din astea faci. Vezi că nu-i frumos.
Okay.
Ce-a fost asta, mâncați așa? Așa de ușor e, mă? Doamne. Doamne ferește. Omerta. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Hey, boss. I came as soon as I got your message.
Sit down, Tom.
Oh, shit.
We have a mole, Tom.
No. Oh.
I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. I started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share. Someone with a light wallet. Maybe looking to Morello for a new suit. Frank wasn't around, so I went to the safe to get the account books. To see who's getting cents on the dollar he's earned.
What do you know?
The books are gone, Tom.
Frank.
Toți familia.
More than 50 years I've known him. Everything I have, I got with Frank. And every buck we've earned, every dime we've paid out, it's all logged in those books. Frank hands those over to the feds, we're finished.
Frank respects one person in this whole town, and that's you. This has got to be some kind of misunderstanding.
I've been calling him all day. I went by his place. He's gone. His wife and kid are gone.
Fuck, trebuie să-l găsim pe moș.
But why?
A fugit moșul cu cărțile, ești prost?
I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. Maybe he's still smarting over the dog.
But when you tried to drown?
Yeah. Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her. I
Ok.
was a stupid kid, Tommy. But grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books back. Shake down all our stories. See who knows what.
Bine, se face.
When you catch up to Frank,
Comprende.
you get those books. And if he doesn't have them on him, you make him tell you where to find them. After that, you do what we gotta do.
You do what we gonna do. Hai, zic. Hai. Hai, băieți. Iar avem de lucru, iar băgameș. Cum să nu? Hai, trăiți, băieți.
Tommy.
Ce faceți? Cum sunteți? Ei?
Tough day today, Tom.
Doctor Vincenzo, trebuie să vorbesc.
We gotta keep a lid on this, Tom. Start with Biff, but don't give him nothing. I got you a clean set of wheels. And something special here, if you want it.
Ho, 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 ho! Ho, ho, ho!
When Frank sees a La Parra, he'll know. The old ways work.
A, nimic. Asta e mașina de
And
scandal
now for
sau
the
ce?
latest news. The Navy is today continuing its search for the remains of those brave souls lost aboard the airship USS Akron. The Akron was destroyed in a violent thunderstorm off the New Jersey coast Tuesday morning, with the loss of 73 of 76 aboard. The disaster stands as the worst aviation accident on record. Yesterday, one of the survivors, Lieutenant Commander Herbert V. Weiler, spoke to members of the press and gave a brief account of the tragedy. He also spoke of the survivors' rescue by the German tanker, Phoebus. President Roosevelt has described the loss of the Akron as a national disaster.
What is he doing?
Fac ce vreau eu. Aia fac eu. Hai. Salut.
Tommy, what's the rumpus?
Hai să spun, hai să-ți povestesc.
Heard any big news lately? Something that Don might want to know.
It depends. What's it worth to you?
$20.
How about 40?
All right, spill.
The FBI's in town. They're getting something from Morello, but I don't know what.
How'd you hear?
Little Tony got some guy drunk in the Black Cat and drove him home. Heard a bunch of stuff, so he's the guy you want to see.
Okay. Thanks.
Mișto.
Always a pleasure, Tommy.
Știu și eu. La $40 făcuți așa pe nimic, cred și eu. Cum dracu, nu? Da, nimic. Treacă de la mine, dai-o din puținul meu.
There's a sense of anticipation as we await the start of the big game. Our very own Lost Heaven Lancers are out on the road, deep in enemy territory as they take on bitter rivals, the Empire Bay Cannons. This year's Gold Series is shaping up to be one of the best on record, with both teams matching one another blow for blow. Despite the Cannons' home field advantage and an early lead in the series, the Lancers have bounced back and have really taken their rivals to task. Many of the plaudits and column inches have been dedicated to...
Da, muzică n-avem, please.
One of this year's standout performers. And with this series tied at 3-3, he may well be the key man that brings the Wistman Trophy back to Lost Heaven. But doing so...
Ce merge mașinuța asta? Crezut că nu duce atâta, dar...
Bottom of the fifth inning of Game 5 turned events in favor of the Empire Bay team. Victory was canceled out by the Lancers in Game 6, and we now have a power kick finale that is sure to have everyone glued to their radios. Can Bunny Smith bring it home for Lost Heaven, or will the Cannon's towering redhead have the final say? WLH 570 Lost Heaven Radio will carry live...
Aici o pun în drum. Hai să-mi faceți ceva.
Everything okay, Tom?
No. No, it's not. What's this about the guy you drove home who's with the feds?
He came in for a drink, which turned into 10. He's hired muscle for some kind of safe house.
Where?
Oak Hill, corner of Pine. He gave me $10 to drive him back and keep my mouth shut. Let on that Councilor Gilati's brokered some kind of deal between Morello and the FBI. They were all ready to sit tight on someone in there.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Tom, I did. I came in to see Frank straight away. He didn't tell the Tom?
No, he didn't.
Tom, what's going on?
Nu trebuie să știți atâtea. Lasă-mă. Bye.
We return now to the
bravo,
coverage of
prost.
Game 7 of the Gold Series. And by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be underway any minute now. The crowd here in the Armory are restless. You can almost taste the tension as we approach this, the deciding game between
trebuie pot să mă duc. Fotos podul mătii.
more than a couple of nasty flare-ups in recent years. Of course, this occasion, more than any other, could prove feisty, what with the drama that closed out the previous game. That, of course, saw the Lancers win to tie the series, and it's not often Empire Bay and Lost Heaven can boast the game's best-coloring hitter and pitcher, respectively. I refer, of course, to Foghorn Seidel, a man mountain with a shock of red hair, and Lancers star Bunny Smith. Speaking of Smith, he is jogging, I suppose you'd say, between his teammates, issuing
Mai pot să mă radio ăsta. Mamă, dar ce mișto se vede totul, e atât de legit. Pur și simplu, e legit, e cum era New York-ul. Hai mă, schimbo! Hai! Schimbă! Bum! Wow. Am crezut că am loc. Mă scuzați. Eu am fost de bine. My bad. Bun. Ok, deci poate se taie la montaj chestiile astea, dar Doamne, ce mișto arată. E lung drumul. Am loc și cred că uite, avem 14 minute deja și n-am făcut aproape nimic. Aia zic.
Looks like the place.
Nu prea face sens. Eu mă, ce-o parchează a meu? Bă, Tommy. Unde pleacă ăsta, mă? Dă-i! Dă-i, mă, că vreau să... Dă-i!
Take me to those account books, Frank.
And we return now to coverage what could be the final play of this game and the series between the Lost Heaven Lancers and the Empire Bay Cannons. A quick reminder that this final inning is being brought to you by Swift Cola. When you need a lift, reach for a Swift. It's not only a taste sensation, it's guaranteed to increase focus, drive, and mental clarity. Pick up a bottle of Swift Cola today, and as we are coming to a close, let's thank the other sponsors, Big Break Cigarettes and Lost Heaven Courier. Both of these teams could be said to be entering golden eras. Each team has a star player at the core with promising youngsters set around them. I refer, of course, to Smith and Seidel. The Cannons have had several such golden periods. The Lancers, it's fair to say, have not. I can see Lancers manager Frankie Holland gesticulating. He seems animated to say the least. Looks like he's putting one of the officials in his place or something or other. With the noise of the crowd, it is quite hard to say for sure. Whatever's going on down there, you can feel the sense of occasion. And you just know that whatever happens, the crowd will be the first to tell you what has happened. The Lancers are now within minutes of snatching the gold series, which at one stage had appeared doomed, but they equally teeter on the edge of defeat. It all comes down to the final play. Nobody is warming up in the bullpen. Nobody down there is considering the possibility
Gotta be some kind of meat happening.
Bunny Smith then standing on the mound, a look of steel determination on his face. He's betraying no emotion, doesn't look nervous or tired after his exertions this series, nor does he appear to be carrying the weight of expectation. He's having a word with the umpire about something or other. What a strapping fellow. 6'2", 195 pounds. If the Lancers are to win here today, he's going to write himself into the record books. And boy, oh boy, what that would mean to the people of Lost Heaven after such a long time without glory on the back. All right, they sorted out whatever was going on. Here we go then. In for the Cannons, it's Paddy Doherty. Smith is pitching the game of his life, but Doherty's a big man. If he can catch one, it could run, and with bases loaded, the Cannons would have it. Here we go. Doherty facing down Smith. Fastball and strike. The big man.
Taci, că trebuie să mă concentrez. Am că e verde.
Ah, shit. They taking you to the airport, Frank?
No way. Dar nu-mi zici. O să avem din alea cu aeroport, cu... Nu. Uite, a pus frână, mă. El a pus frână. El când urcă dealul, el pune frână, mă. Așa, să mă mai oprească. Poliția trebuia... Mă jur. Hai mă, uite ce merge ăsta. Hăi! Pică-l. Așa un pic. Hai așa să povestim, să... alea. Un pic că mă vede. E și un pic ușită asta, dar... Unde mergi? Mergi în stânga, a? Mamă, ce urât sună chestia, tabla asta pe mașină.
Christ, they're flying him out of state or something. Fuck, this ain't good.
Ei, no. This no. Not good. No. Mamă, dar zici că-i președintele, ești prost? Dar nu zici că trebuie să mă bag acolo. Te cred. Oi.
Hey, cop, how long is this gonna take?
Who are these people? The FBI?
Guy just flashed a badge at me and forced me out.
I don't know.
Nah, he's not supposed to be here.
Oi, pickle.
Nothing. We're all clear.
Mai. Ce e asta, mă? Hai. Nu.
Nah, he's not supposed to be here.
Băi! Păi control, ce morții mei? Control.
We got a problem here. Hey, don't give me a reason. Take
Atâta cât să nu tragă. Ai tras, hă? Ai tras, hă? Ai tras, hă? Asta e partea a doua. Trebuie să nu facem zgomot. Sau nu mult, cel puțin. Vai de capul meu. Nu mă interesează, I gotta go, boys. No. Mă viața. On so many levels. Alo. Hai, mă, omule, mă. Bun. Deci, aparent n-are treabă. Deci, aparent... M-am ajuns aici fără... Așa? Ok. Ăștia doi scards. Bun. E problema. Reușim, noi facem de ceva. Why?
Not with guns blazing. Stoolies and tax records.
Mă omoară și pe mine. Nu știu de unde a tras. Am clipâci, aia. În spate. Hai. Bun, și eu cum mă bag acolo? Trebuie să fie un... O ceva. Uite, mă, gloanțe aici. Random, but ok. Bun. Deci pe partea asta... Dar de ce trag ăștia după mine, man? Că m-au văzut alergând? Că nu înțeleg de ce. Mai sunteți? Uite. Bom, bom, bom. Nu mă nimeri. Nu mă nimeri. Trage, dar nu mă nimeri. E un pic cam greu acum să nu mă nimerească. Am intrat. Mă doare în pulă. Am făcut.
Tom.
Frank. The Don sent me.
I figured as much. I'm sorry it had to be you, Tommy.
Anything you want me to tell him?
I wish it could have shaken out better, but Morello finally came after me. It's okay. You can come out. Morello offered me a simple trade. The Don's account books for our lives and tickets out of this town.
You hand the books over yet?
I'm not so stupid, Don. They're safe. Morello was waiting for this. It's a key to a box in the Grand Imperial Bank downtown. I told Morello I'd hand it over after the plane was fueled and ready to go. His men were meant to fetch it before we left.
Okay.
I took care of them. Told them to get on a plane.
Go on, March. Alice, get aboard.
Frank, you're coming with us.
Not right now, honey. Just get buckled in. Tommy and I, we have some serious business to discuss.
But Frank...
Get on the plane, March. For Alice. For me. Get on the goddamn plane, please.
Urcă, fă, băgani. Băiatul băia finuț, moșu. Știe.
You been paid yet?
Yeah.
Now you've been paid twice. You take the ladies wherever they want to go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Tom.
Christ, Frank. Why didn't you ask us for help?
I guess I just wanted out. One way or the other. I'm tired, Tommy. Tired of lying to my wife. Tired of checking under my car every time I take a Sunday drive. And tired of waiting for the dawn to put two in my temple.
God damn you, Frank.
That wasn't a good idea. Cine e ăsta, mă? De ce s-a uitat așa? Bă, bobică. Bun, dacă m-am mințit,
Good afternoon, sir.
următorul
Where's the safety
avion...
deposit boxes?
With my colleague downstairs, sir.
Thanks.
Cum să nu?
Beautiful day, huh?
Ah, superb.
Keeping out of trouble, I hope.
Da.
I need to access the deposit boxes for Frank Coletti.
Ah, yes, Mr. Angelo?
Yeah.
Mr. Coletti said it might be you who came, and to provide access. Please, follow me.
Ușor credibili erau băieții ăștia mai de mult. Dădeai un nume și Da, mă, follow, du-te morții tăi de gras. Hai, bag. Mișcă șunca.
I got the books and covered my tracks. Salieri never asked any questions. In fact, apart from the funeral, I never heard him talk about Frank again.
Okay. Ce învățăm din poveștile astea? Nu fi taximetrist în New York, asta e tot. Nu ești taximetrist? Ai noroc. Ai scăpat. Aoleu, cine sunt ăștia? Cine sunt ăștia, mă?
You're making my boys twitchy, Marcoux.
Sergio and I just came by to pay our respects, that's all. Known Frank a long time. Almost as long as you. He's a good man. Smart. Loyal. Loyal to his wife. His kid above all else. There must be some kind of honor in that in you.
Maybe. But I'm still looking at this headstone with his little girl's name on it.
It's a hell of a thing.
On! Chapter completed. Să trăiți. Să trăiți, să îmbătrâniți. Visiting rich people. Bun. Dar, cam atât pentru episodul ăsta. Vă mulțumesc pentru atenție curată și noi ne vedem ca de obicei data viitoare. Bye!